okay, what's the real value of wealth? Or is it real value of money? Whatever you want to call it. Wealth, money, we could say wealth is money. Most people think wealth is money. But I've come to understand that wealth is not just about money. There was something that was mentioned earlier, health is also important. So what is wealth? Basically everything good that Allah has provided us with. Money is a component of it. I'm going to ask one question. And the question is, are there any poor people in Jannah? People that lived poor that we know that are in Jannah. Good. Thank you, sir. So are there any rich people? Any rich people in Jannah as well? At least we know of stories of the past, right? Did any rich person get to Jannah? Okay, so we have one thing clear. Money does not mean you will get to Jannah, and it does not mean you go to Jahannam, or it does not mean you not get there. So that is very clear, right? We find that that is the one thing that actually puts a lot of religious people in trouble. The fact that we feel that money does not make us a good Muslim. It is something that seems to have written into the fabric of our society. That's probably why we are lax when it comes to money and finances and all that. Go to the hospitals and what do you see? People that needed more resources were Muslims. And that's because we have that thing with us that Allah will take care of tomorrow, Allah will take care of tomorrow. So we haven't really articulated the fact that we need to be responsible, 100% responsible for our finances. Something I learned very recently that so much validated my wanting to share the little I know about finance and all that with people was something I learned in Surah Al-Baqarah. I started learning the word-to-word translation of the Quran, meaning of the Quran, and the first 3 verses. There are 3 things that were mentioned there that actually basically qualities of the believer. What is it? The first is that they praise Allah, right? They're living and singing. And then what is the last one? They spend out of what they has provided them. You know, the day when I was in this class and I actually understood what this meant. What it meant to me is that whatever Allah has provided for you is what? Your wealth, isn't it? It's your wealth. And we know that money is part of our wealth, isn't it? Yes. So, for you to be a believer, you have to also do that. Uphold that. Give out of what Allah has provided you. So how do we get our provisions? You have to be business, and then what else? Working for someone, isn't it? Just so the point is that you need to make efforts.